there's something about you, girl.
Hey guys, so this is my dome cap that I'll be using to make my wig. Those are my 4 bundles of 8-inch hair. This is my closure. I received a free pair of lashes with the hair. I will be bleaching the knots because this closure came with a brown tint. I don't like the color of the lace. It's a very full 4x4 closure though, but the color of the lace was funny, so I bleached it for it to look more skin-like. I just applied a thick batter of bleach onto the hair, bleach mixture onto the hair, sorry, and wrapped it up into foil paper for 20 minutes. Yeah, so this is the result after 20 minutes. On camera it looks very brassy, but in person it actually has a nice skin-like tone that I like, so I worked with it. And after this, all I did was just rinse out the closure thoroughly and washed it with regular shampoo and conditioner and proceeded to make my wig. And you want to ensure that you get all the product out. You don't want any excess product in it that may change the color of your hair on your lace. You don't want that to happen. So here it is. It looks brassy, but in person it's good. It's skin-like. So here I am situating the closure onto the foam head on the dome cap. I'm using needles, sewing needles, to help to secure the closure in place because I did not get T-pins. I didn't think that T-pins would have gone through the foam head that I customized, because when I bought this foam head it came in 17 centimeters and my head size is 22 centimeters, so do the math. It ain't gonna work. It not gonna happen. So basically I got some stationery tape, some clear tape, and I wrapped it around until I got the 22 centimeters that I needed. And when making a wig, size is very important, guys, because if the sizing of the cap and the sizing of the foam head is not your head size, whether bigger or smaller, it's going to look funny. If it's too big, it's gonna look floppy. If it's too small, it's just not gonna fit. So size is very important when making a wig. So after I use the needles to secure the hair, the 4x4 closure, onto the dome cap, I then begin to sew the hair. You want to ensure that you sew it extremely secure, especially the frontal. You want to make it as flat as ever and as secure as you possibly can, because you are going to be cutting out the centerpiece, that little black piece that you've sewn out or sewn around underneath the dome cap, underneath the lace part, because you want the lace to be shown. So therefore you want to ensure that you sew that part very securely. Information will be in the description box below about the hair. It's a very nice hair. I had high hopes for the hair, but I did not expect the quality of the hair to be this good. I bought it on Amazon. I'll leave the information in the description box below if you guys are interested. But yeah, I was very surprised when I got it. I didn't expect it to be this good quality hair. For me, in person, if you the closure and the bundles of hair are slightly different in color, but I bought it from the same vendor, but it wasn't on the same, like, I don't know how to explain to you, but it's from the same vendor. However, I bought them separately, so I did not expect it to be the same color. It's not noticeable, but if you look closely, you will see, like, if somebody's like up in your head, then you'll see the slight difference in shade. The bundles are a slight bit darker than the closure, but it's, as I said before, it's not that noticeable unless somebody extremely fast and I look up in their head like, oh, two different color, blah blah blah. And who does that? So, although dirty people out there will do that anyways, but who cares? Not I. Anyways, continuing. After I reached the top, I just removed the needle and I continue to sew around. So as use my hands, as you can see, I'm using my fingers to hold down the hair and ensure that it is flat as ever. Here I am showing you the inside where you're going to cut out when you're through making your wig. And if you can see in the background, that's my foam head that is covered in tape. Yes, guys, artistic, I know. Thank you. So yeah, that is the closure sewn on and my beautiful foam head. Anyways, so after this, I'm just going to continue to sew on the hair. Basically, you just sew it as if you would sew regular normal tracks. Guys, I'm sick. It's awful. But I just had to make this voiceover. At the beginning of sewing on your tracks, you do not want to sew through the elastic band. If you're going to start it at the extreme end of the dome cap, you do not want to sew in the elastic band. I repeat that, do not sew in the elastic band. If you sew in the elastic band, this is going to happen. Your wig's going to be too tight and it's not going to fit. That's it. So do not sew in the elastic band. Sew in the first layer of the elastic band, that thin cloth. Just sew in the first layer. Or you do not even have to sew onto the elastic band if you don't want to, but I decided to sew on that because I wanted some nice layers, so that's why I did that. Yes, so basically just continue sewing, and I doubled the hair when I was sewing it. I did not sew it single. I doubled it until I reached the top. Then I did it single. Look at my head in the video. And I did the fold over method. I did not cut the wax until I reached the extreme top, where I decided to start doing it single. Then I cutted it, but I did not cut it throughout the whole entire sewing the hair onto the dome cap. I just did the fold over method, and the fold over method is pretty simple. A lot of persons can't do it, but it's simple. All you do is just fold the hair over and sew. I don't know how well you can see it, but this is me doing the fold over method. So I use my finger to help me and hold it properly. Just fold it over and sew it. And here I am after I've reached about halfway through the wig. As you can see, it looks very full and thick because, as I said before, I doubled my wefts, and there I am shaking it. The hair is such a great quality. I did not expect this good quality, as I said before. And here I am at the extreme top, and this is where I sew just one row of hair, and that's my wig, guys. It's so pretty. Oh my gosh, I love it. It's great.